Welcome to the Inner Awakening channel. In recent years, the world has experienced unprecedented turbulence, from global pandemics and economic crises to the rapid evolution of technology and society. These changes haven't just happened around us. They've forced us to look inward, to examine our lifestyles, mindsets, emotions, and relationships. The year 2025 may not be special in a mystical sense, but it's becoming a natural turning point for many to begin a process of psychological detox. In other words, letting go of what no longer serves us in order to live better. 2025, a time of deep inner transformation. Part 1, the winds are shifting from within. 2025 is more than a point on the calendar. It symbolizes a profound transition in humanity's collective psyche. The world is on the verge of a powerful wave of inner purification, not driven by any supernatural force, but by the intense pressure we face from our environments, social upheavals, and unresolved inner conflicts. Old value systems are collapsing. What once defined success, status, wealth, image is beginning to lose its appeal. More people are turning inward, asking deeper questions. Who am I really? What do I truly need in order to live a meaningful life? Part 2, the 3 layers of inner detoxification. 1, releasing suppressed emotions. Anger, fear, and unacknowledged pain are emotional toxins that silently accumulate over time. When left unrecognized and unprocessed, they corrode the mind within, leading to emotional exhaustion, overreactions, and long-term instability. 2, clearing limiting beliefs. Many people unknowingly carry deep-rooted beliefs like, I'm not worthy of love. If I don't succeed, I have no value. Or, I have to please everyone to be accepted. These beliefs often originate from childhood, family conditioning, societal expectations, or past trauma. Yet they function like invisible maps that shape how we live and relate to the world today. 3, letting go of energy-draining habits. These are seemingly small patterns. Chronic multitasking, reactive behaviors, constant comparison, and the obsessive need to control everything. While they may not cause immediate breakdowns, over time they silently drain our life force, leaving us tired, uncentered, and disconnected from ourselves. Part 3, signs that your inner world needs cleansing. You feel exhausted, even though you haven't done much. Your mind is frequently restless, filled with vague anxiety. Things that used to bring you joy now feel flat or meaningless. You feel stuck in relationships, in your job, or in life. You constantly criticize yourself without a clear reason. These aren't signs that something is wrong with you. They are signals, gentle alerts from within, that your inner structure is ready for a reset. Your soul is calling for a return to a more grounded, healthy, and authentic version of yourself. Part 4, what science and psychology say about inner cleansing. 1, positive psychology. Emotional detox is essential. Studies in positive psychology show that acknowledging and processing negative emotions is key to achieving long-lasting happiness. No one becomes truly happy by forcing themselves to be optimistic. Instead, the courage to confront and integrate our shadows is a foundation for emotional growth. 2, the mindset operating system theory. Neuroscientists have confirmed that most of our behaviors are governed by subconscious beliefs and habits, what is essentially an invisible operating system. If we don't regularly update this system, we're often stuck in outdated responses and automatic reactions, even when we consciously want change. Inner cleansing, from a scientific perspective, is a process of reprogramming this operating system. 3, the personal energy theory. According to Jim Loehr and Tony Schwartz in Energy Project, energy, not time, is the most valuable resource in modern life. They break down energy into 4 dimensions: physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. If one of these dimensions is consistently drained without replenishment, we experience severe imbalance. Inner detoxification is one of the most effective ways to restore energy particularly in emotional and spiritual layers. Part 5, The Journey Back, Practical Steps for Inner Detoxification. Step 1, identify what no longer belongs to you. Write down things, people, jobs, or beliefs that weigh you down, feel forced, or no longer align with your true self. This doesn't mean you need to let go of them immediately, but simply take the time to observe them honestly. Step 2, trace the root cause. Ask yourself, where did this come from? Is it rooted in fear, in past pain, in a desire to please others? The root of the issue often lies not in the present, but in an unresolved past, one that hasn't yet been healed. Step 3, create counter behaviors. For example, if you're used to staying silent to keep the peace, try speaking your mind openly once. If you constantly try to please everyone, practice saying no with kindness but firmness. If you believe success is the only way to be valuable, try allowing yourself to take a break without feeling guilty. These small actions are the first steps in rewriting your internal programming. Part 6, Real Stories, Journeys of Transformation. Story 1, From Marketing Director to Art Therapist. Anna, 39, was once a marketing director at a multinational company. After a major psychological crisis, she realized she had been living according to society's expectations for the past 15 years. Through therapy, she reconnected with her childhood passion for art and decided to change direction. Today, she runs an art therapy center for children and feels happier than ever. Story 2, a man learning to forgive his father. Steve, 45, had carried anger toward his father since childhood due to abuse. He found success in his career, but felt an emptiness inside. After participating in a group therapy session, he began writing letters, recording his feelings, and eventually met his father to express his emotions. Although his father never apologized, confronting and releasing his feelings helped men live more peacefully and become a more present father to his own children. Part 7, Awakening Questions. What in my current life makes me feel like I'm living for others rather than for myself? Am I clinging to something out of fear of loss rather than because it's truly necessary? If I weren't being judged, how would I live differently? Are there any habits or reactions that drain my energy without providing any real value? Part 8, End or Beginning. Inner cleansing is not about eliminating everything in an extreme way. It's about conscious selection, keeping what truly nourishes you and letting go of what no longer fits. The year 2025, with all the changes it brings, is a golden opportunity for people to reposition their journey in life. You don't need to believe in any particular faith. All you need is to be quiet enough to listen to yourself, brave enough to change, and honest enough to live authentically. This is a journey back, not to set beliefs, but to the original, true version of yourself. Not everyone should stay in your life, and not every departure is a loss. Sometimes it's just a return to true order. Thank you for your attention. I wish you a better day. If you like it, please give one like and subscribe to the channel to watch other videos. See you in the next video.